grew up here?
Why are you selling it?
That's what you do when someone passes away.
Check it out. Fully automated security system. Windows have retractable shields. This place is a fortress.
I guess some people get paranoid in their old age. What were you trying to hide, Dad?
All right, welcome back to Bandwagon fans. This is Jeff, and before I get started, I just want to thank all my returning subscribers and invite anybody new to the channel to go ahead and hit that subscribe button under the video. This is still a pretty new channel. I've only been doing this for a couple months, and it's still pretty exciting every time I see that new subscriber. So go ahead and hit that button, and if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up as well. See, tonight I'm going to be talking about the Mother's Day flick, Breaking In. Sorry. This is starring Gabrielle Union, Agiona Alexis, and Billy Burke. And this is about a woman who takes her family into her recently deceased father's kind of fortress of a mansion and has to contend with a group of bad guys who have gotten into the house, have her kids, and now Gabrielle Union, this amazing kick-ass mother, needs to break into the house to rescue her kids. So with that set up, go ahead and enjoy a couple highlights from the trailer.
I just want to say again how sorry I was to hear about your father.
I just want to make it through the weekend and come home.
Mom?
I swear to God, if you're hiding something.
Exactly what I say, or you and your kids will not survive this night. Do you understand? She's smart, but we have her kids. Now, she's desperate.
I'm just a mom. You have no clue what I'm capable of.
So, Breaking In. Surprisingly, this might be the best movie of 2018. No. All right. This is not the best movie of 2018, but it is just fine. I just recently reviewed Bad Samaritan and made a fast food comparison, so I'll do the same thing here. This is amongst some other comparisons to that other movie. This is like a Big Mac. It's incredibly competently made. You know exactly what you're going to get out of it, but you're going to get your money's worth. So this is Gabrielle Union, and as I mentioned in the synopsis, her dad is some kind of a shadowy figure who is killed in the very beginning of the movie, and now she's going up to his vacation home with her two children and get the house ready to be sold. So, but their first night in the house, four hoodlums or thieves end up, actually one of the guys that killed her father, spoiler alert, sorry. All right, no more spoilers. That was a minor one, but there won't be any more spoilers in the movie in this review. So they end up breaking into the house, and while she's outside, so now they're in this fortress of a mansion with her kids inside, and she's outside, has to break in to save her kids. So what worked in this movie? I mean, pretty much everything. So all the performances were fine. Agiona Alexis, last saw her in the Tyler Perry's Acrimony, where she played the younger version of Natasha B. Henson. And I said in the review of Acrimony that the younger actors were doing pretty well if they were given better material. And this is Agiona Alexis. This is a much better movie for her, and she does do as Gabrielle Union's daughter. She does just fine. Gabrielle Union is always great. I've had a crush on her since the Bring It On days. And it's just a really good, it's not really good, it's just a fine little tense thriller. They're not trying to rework the genre here. They're not trying to win any awards. It's just a nice little thriller movie to go watch, and it was extremely competently made. No significant issues technically, but nothing outstanding either. It's a Big Mac. This is the Big Mac of movies. anything that didn't work well. So the whole premise is that this was basically a mansion that she has to break into, but they're pretty loose, especially towards the end of the movie, with how easy it was to get in or out of this house. And not a really big deal. You have to kind of suspend your disbelief on movies like this, but I got to chuckle a couple times at just how random it seemed to be, people walking in or out. Maybe they left the doors unlocked, but anyways, it was a minor issue. Overall, this is a fine movie. It's not getting very good scores, but I would give it 2.5 stars, 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's worth watching. Probably better to wait till it's on Netflix or HBO or something, but sitting around the house, it comes on at night, definitely worth watching. You'll be entertained for the 90 minutes or so of its runtime. I mentioned earlier another movie I recently saw, Bad Samaritan. You can also watch that review on this channel, and I absolutely hated that movie. And I mentioned, in my review of Bad Samaritan, I commented on Breaking In, and what was one of the strengths of Breaking In was Gabrielle Union's performance, and that she was portrayed. So the movie is quite not grotesquely violent, but there is a lot of violence. I mean, Gabrielle Union gets the crap beat out of her, but it's done in a way where she's on an equal footing with the antagonists. There's moments where they get the upper hand. There's moments where she gets the upper hand, but it's a fairly level playing field. So it's not committing violence against women for the sake of violence against women. It's just sometimes movies have to have violence to propel the plot forward or to provide a conflict for the protagonist. And this is definitely in that vein. The violence isn't gratuitous. It's there to move the plot forward, and it doesn't linger on it very long. So, and ultimately, it shows that women are capable of overcoming these obstacles. There's also the mildly interesting fact that the ethnic categories are kind of swapped, where you have an affluent black family having to deal with pretty much all white. There were four antagonists. One was Hispanic, but the other three were definitely white. So just an interesting role reversal there. I'm still waiting to see the movie, and it might have been. I'm still waiting to see a movie that really dives into that transition from blacks being portrayed as either token characters or as the antagonists for a white audience, to this transition of white characters being antagonists for black characters in a movie largely for a black audience. I don't know if that movie has really been made yet, but it's coming soon, I'm sure. But not. Anyways, moving on. Like I said, 2.5 out of 5 stars. This is just fine. Check it out, and if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. You can follow me at Jeff at the BW Fans, on Facebook, the Bandwagon Fans, and thanks for watching.